Hi guys, welcome to another tutorial on my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to add text to your video using Filmora 13. Okay, so it is very simple to add text to your video, especially using Filmora. In this video, I'm going to show you how to add the template to your timeline and also how to control the animation of the text also. By the way, my name is Jacky. I'm from Vietnam. I created so many tutorials about Filmora on this channel. So if you want to learn more Filmora tips and tricks, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, so let's go to my computer screen. Alright, and this is my Filmora 13 user interface. And first up, I want to add a title to my video here with me talking in front of the camera. So this is one of my camping trip, okay? There are different solutions you can use to add title to your video, but my favorite way is to go to the title tab right here. And then I want to select the trending here, and then I can find all the title here. If I find something interesting, I will drag and drop it onto the timeline, okay? And don't forget to select free option right here at the view tab, okay? Do not select the paid one, otherwise you have to pay for a subscription from Wondershare, okay? Remember to select the free one. And next up, you want to add a title template onto the timeline. For example, I can use this one, big title pack, title number 3. Just drag and drop it onto the timeline. And now we have a title box on the timeline, and we can just click here at the end of the title box to see the duration. So it is 5 seconds. And if you want to extend the duration here, you can just drag it to the right to extend the duration of the title. By the way, I'm going to press Ctrl Z to undo it, because normally a template will work like 5 seconds, 8 seconds or stuff like that, and it has animation inside. So if you adjust the duration of the title, the animation will be a little bit slower or faster. Okay, so first up, you want to keep the title here on the timeline, and next up you want to play it, and next up you want to customize the text here, the title, lower title here. So you can just double click at the title box on the timeline, and now you see the layer control here. First up is the title, the big bold text here, and lower title here, and you can delete them. For example, if I don't want to use the lower title here, I can just select it right here, select the layer, and then I can just hit this button to delete it. Okay, and for the title, I can change it to my vlog. Okay, so something here, I can change it to Jacky vlog. And after that, I can select the fonts of the text and resize it and change the color, or I can select a preset right here. For example, I can select another font, this one, and I can make it smaller. Okay, like 100. I think 100 is okay. And maybe I want to select a preset for my text, so I can select this one. Just select the preset here and scroll up here. I can select yellow. I think it's nice, right? And then we can click OK. Let's render the timeline first. Okay, and this is the title for my video. It just maybe 1 minute, right? Jacky vlog. Okay, so there's a mistake here, so I'm going to correct it. Okay, and this is the title for my video in just 1 minute. Nice, right? If you want to control the animation of the title, you want to go to the advanced editor. Okay, so just click here, right click at the title box on the timeline and select advanced edit. Okay, and you will have a new window. Okay, so this is a new window. You can select the text here, then this is a preset. So this is a preset which is a video, but you want to select the text layer here, and you want to just adjust this animation slider. If you drag it to the right, the animation will happen slower, something like this. And on the right side is the exit animation. Okay, just play it here. You see, if you want the exit animation happen faster, you can just click here and slide it to the right a little bit. Okay, something like this. Nice, right? Added to that, you can also adjust the outline and shadow and background of the text also. You select it here and you want to select the customize tab, and you see here this is a fill and this is the outline of the text. For example, here we have a black outline here, and we can change the outline of the text also. For example, I can select it to this color, and we can adjust the thickness of the outline, and we can also adjust the shadow. And if we want to have a background under the text, we can enable the background option right here, okay, and change the color of the background. For example, I can change it to white, something like this, and then I can click apply. Okay, so this is the title. Okay, so this is how you can use the title template to add text to your video, and you can do the same for lower third and subtitle and end credit or stuff like that. For example, if you want to add a lower third to your video at this position, for example, I can just drag and drop this lower third onto the timeline. Okay, and now you have a text here and also a preset here. You can do the same, just format the text, stuff like that. And after you have the title and the lower third template according to your style, you can save it as custom so you can use it next time. To do that, you want to double click at the template here, and then you want to click here, save as custom. Okay, and then you want to give it a name. For example, I can say lower third Jacky, for example, and then I can click OK and click OK. So next time if I want to use this lower third, all I need to do is to go to the title tab, and then I can select custom folder, and I can just drag and drop this lower third onto the timeline. Okay, so this is how to add text to your video using a template in Filmora 13. By the way, you have another option, which is the quick text option. So let me show you how to add a quick text to your video. For example, at this position, I want to add a simple big bold text to my video. All I need to do is to select this option. This is the quick text option. Okay, just select it, and now you can select quick text or 3D text. It's up to you. For example, I can select quick text here, and then I have a text box here on the timeline, and we can double click, select basic, so we can change it to big bold text, something like that. And we can change the fonts to something like this, and we can increase the size of the text also. Okay, so now it is just a simple big bold text without animation. If we want to add animation to this text, there are some options for you. Okay, so first up, we want to double click at the title box here on the timeline, and then we want to select animation. And now we have in, out, and loop animation. So first up, for the in, we can select one of the animation effect here. For example, I can select this option, jump from below. Okay, and we can adjust the duration of the text also right here. Okay, and now we want to select the out animation. We want to select it here. For this example, I can select this typewriting effect. Okay, just double click to apply it. And if you want to select looping effect for your text, you can also select this loop option. Okay, blinking, heartbeat, and so many other looping effect right here. For example, you can just double click at the blinking, and let's click OK. All right. And there is another solution to create animation effect for the text. That is the animation keyframe. Okay, for example, at this position, I want to add a simple text. Okay, just a quick text, and then I can type animation. And next up, I want to double click at the text box here on the timeline, and then we can select the video tab right here. Being mentioned that with Filmora 13, you can add keyframe for the transform, compositing, position, rotation, or stuff like that. But for this tutorial, I can add a simple fade in and fade out for my text. So first up, I want to add a keyframe at the opacity option. Okay, so right here, I can add a keyframe, and then I can straight out the timeline, and then I can go back to the beginning of the text and reduce the opacity to 0. So this will create a fade in for my text. Okay, Nice, right? And at this position, I want to create a fade out for my text. So first up, I'm going to add a keyframe for the opacity. And next up, I can just put the playhead here, and then I can reduce the opacity to 0. Okay, so that's interesting, right? And we can see the animation effect. Alright, so these are some simple ways to add text to your video using Filmora 13. I hope this video is helpful for you. If you have any questions, just let me know at the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!